You're the fuel. Back in 2005, that was a tagline Maruti Suzuki used for the first generation Swift. It was the first hatchback that was built to experience the fun of driving. A true driver's car for the masses. Almost 20 years later, now I am with the fourth generation of the Swift. The company says that the marketing message has changed, but the core message still remains the same. Or is it? Today I'm going to find out if the Swift is still that fun little affordable hatchback that everyone loved so much. But before we move ahead in this video, why don't you subscribe to Carandbike if you haven't already, and while you're at it, do hit that bell notification so you never miss an update from Carandbike. Well, visually speaking, this is a major makeover for the Swift. If you can see, the front whole section has been changed. You get this nice clamshell style bonnet now with the Suzuki logo coming here on the panel. It will remind you of the A-Star if you will see this. Now, all the chrome elements have gone, so you have a nice glossy black grille. I like this bit. The headlamps have also been redesigned. You get a new L-shaped LED DRL, and these are of course LED projectors. You get fog lamps as well, and more black treatment along the lower line. Now if you come towards the blue car, you'll see a major change here. The rear door handle has gone to the conventional place. Now a lot of people did not like the earlier placement. I personally liked it, but you do let us know in the comments what do you think about it. But yes, you have that now in the conventional place. The LED tail lamps have also changed. You get a nice C-shaped treatment over here, very nice looking. You get that black smoked element as well. So a lot of guys who do it after like a customization package, you don't need to do that because the company offers it now. Then of course you have the Swift badging, very minimalist in terms of badging. Of course the rear section also looks nice. No black treatment on the rear, something that I like.
The car also comes with a set of new dual-tone 15-inch alloy wheels. However, I did feel the older ones were better. You can now get the Swift in a total of 9 color options, which includes 3 dual-tone options as well, 2 of which were with us, the sizzling red and the luster blue, the latter being an all-new addition. Compared to the outgoing model, the new Swift is 15 mm longer and 10 mm shorter in height, while the width and the wheelbase remain unchanged at 1735 mm and 2450 mm respectively. The boot space too has reduced by 3 liters and is now at 265 liters.
Coming to the cabin, the all-black layout remains the same, but the styling and the design has changed. You get this nice diamond pattern on the door panels and the dashboard as well. Looks quite cool, adds a sporty element. The seats have also changed. Of course, the cushioning more or less remains unchanged. You get this new pattern. Let us know what do you think about it. The steering is also new. This is more in line with the Baleno and the Fronx. The display too has been taken up from there. It's a 9-inch unit with full HD screen, and you get connectivity suites like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, both wireless of course. You also get connected car technology in it. Nice display, very usable. Then you have automatic climate control, of course. The instrument cluster has changed. You get a different design over here, still analog dials, but you do have a nicer looking pattern. There is an MID unit as well, very similar to the older model, that has not changed again. You also get redesigned center console. You have a wireless charger now, so that's a good addition. All those who like wireless charging, there you have it. Of course, the USB port here is just a Type A unit. For Type C, you will have to use this rear USB ports that you will find on the car. The rear seat experience still decent. This is set to my driving position. I am 5 feet 9 inches tall, so I have enough leg room and knee room. I don't have any complaints. So most average Indian adults won't. The seats of course need a bit more cushioning, I feel, but this is nothing that's too bad. Long drives might be a challenge. You will have to take more stops maybe. 3 people sitting here abreast might be a challenge, but that's not a big problem. You can have 2 adults and a kid maybe. You have rear AC vents finally in the Swift. That's a good addition. You also get 2 additional charging ports that I spoke about earlier. One of them is Type C unit, and there's a mobile holder as well. Another good addition. Otherwise, this cabin feels nice. This all black treatment might add a bit of claustrophobia for some people. I don't feel any issues here. The window is nice and wide, so gives me nice amount of light comes in, looks roomy. Overall, a pretty decent cabin design.
Safety has been given a huge priority in the new Swift, and the standard list of features now includes 6 airbags, electronic stability program, hill hold assist, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, rear parking sensors and ISOFIX. All passengers now get 3-pointed seat belts with reminders, while additional safety features include a reverse parking camera with a wider view.
So let's get into the heart of the matter. Under that hood is a new 1.2-litre petrol engine. Now, this is not the older K-series engine which was offered with the previous Swift. This is a new Z-series engine. What has changed? Well, it loses one cylinder, loses 9 bhp of power and a couple of Newton meters of torque. And what you gain for that is more fuel efficiency. Yes, the company claims the new Swift can offer over 25 kilometers per litre of mileage. Now, that is the AMT version. I am driving the manual version, but this is not bad either. This makes a little over 24 kilometers per litre. So these are impressive numbers. Now, today we have very little time with the car, so we can't test the mileage on this one, but we'll get you those figures once we get more time with the car. As of now, these claims are big, and given Maruti's history, I think the car will live up to the claim. Now, in terms of performance, the lack of that little power is a bit apparent, but it's not bad. The engine is quite peppy, quite fun to drive. In fact, it is quite silent as well. I like how this engine sounds. Not a lot of sound seeps into the cabin, so that's a good thing.
The focus has been on low and mid-range performance, and the Swift delivers that without much fuss. The 3-pot engine builds up power nicely and also sustains it well, and it only feels strained beyond 5500 RPM. By then, you are well into the triple-digit numbers.
As for the gearbox, I am driving the manual version right now. This gets the same 5-speed unit that was offered with the previous car, and it still performs nicely. The shifts are nice, the gear slots in well, and it's very smooth, and that is something that we like about Maruti cars, especially the Swift.
The gear ratios have been set with efficiency in mind. So first and second gears are tall, which also means you don't need to do a lot of shifting in heavy traffic.
Well, now I'm inside the AMT version of the new Swift. This is of course the same 5-speed automated manual transmission as before, which Maruti Suzuki likes to call auto gear shift or AGS. Now, generally I have liked how Maruti tunes their automated manual transmissions, and this new Swift is no different. They are usually better than most of the other manufacturers out there in the same segment, and that is something that is a good thing. Now, there are some negatives as well for AMT gearboxes. Now, that includes the lag that you usually feel while the shifts happen. It is a bit unresponsive, and that is something you cannot escape. Now, there is a manual mode as well, so if you want to get a little bit more control, you have that option. Now, I feel that beats the purpose, because if you're looking for something like an automatic or a pseudo-automatic for that matter, like the AMT, then you want that convenience of an automatic, and using a manual mode beats the purpose. Overall, I feel that the manual version of the new Swift is a better deal compared to this AMT version. However, you do let us know in the comments, will you pick the manual or the automated manual transmission? As for how the car performs on the road, the driving dynamics of the Swift is something that I have always liked, and this new Swift continues to impress me. The ride quality is plush, it is nice. Yes, it is a bit on the softer side, and especially when you are going over bigger bumps and rough roads, that there you will find the car is bouncy. But on these nice set of tarmacs that we are right now, the car feels nice and planted. You don't feel a lot of bumps seep into the cabin. The harshness is to the minimal. So that is still a good thing about the Swift.
When it comes to handling too, the new Swift continues to impress. It feels planted and confidence-inspiring even at higher speeds. The car also corners quite decently, however, it could do with better stability on the straight line. The steering is a bit light for my liking, but weighs up a bit at higher speeds. However, I wish it offered better feedback, because like before, it still feels a bit wooden. That said, the maneuverability it offers in city and traffic conditions is a boon.
Now, prices for the new Swift start at 6.5 lakh rupees and go up to a little over 9.5 lakh rupees. Now, these are ex-showroom prices and I think these are competitive, but you do let us know in the comments what do you think about the pricing. Now, coming to the verdict, the Swift is certainly a very capable car now. It is more stylish, more feature-packed, and the new petrol engine, although less powerful, still is a lot of fun. Now, 5 or 10 years ago, anyone who's looking for a sporty little hatchback, going for the Swift would have been a no-brainer. But today, the competition is tough, and the list of rivals also includes its own cousin, the Baleno, which is not only a little more higher in terms of features and tech, but also is more powerful and the space is also better, and currently holds better value. So, coming back to my previous question, is the Swift still that fun little hatchback that we loved? Yes, it is. But the competition for this little hatchback has become more tougher now. So, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow enthusiasts. And if you have any more comments or suggestions for us, or any questions regarding the new Swifts, put them down in the comment box below. And for more such videos, do follow Car and Bike.